What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show, Flag on the Play. Back with another video. Before I get started, I'm going to say football is officially 1 week from today. 1 week from today. Y'all don't know how excited I am, man, that we finally got football of some form. You know, of course, y'all know Atlanta Falcons won't have any fans, but I'm okay with that. Oh, we have some sort of football. 1 week from today, we play the Seattle Seahawks. I got a video on that tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. Now, let's get right into it. I know the other day, y'all heard me speak on the offense and what to expect. If you want to go check that out, go check my previous video from the other day ago. This video here, I'll be speaking on what to expect from our defense, the Atlanta Falcons defense. Now, as y'all know, first eight games of last year, we looked flat out just all over the place. We looked bad. Our defense looked flat out bad. I think a part of that had to do with players being out of position. You know, Dan Quinn having too much on his plate, trying to run the defense. Second half of the defense, we looked a whole lot better. We got more pressure. We caused more turnovers. You know, we beat the Saints on the road. We beat the 49ers on the road. You know, we look like a total different defense once Raheem Morris took over second half of the year. We look like night and day. Now, also, some of y'all might remember, some of y'all might not, that Jeff Ulbrich, he also helped with play calling too, as well. That's gonna be key this year. Raheem Morris. Now, if y'all not familiar with Raheem Morris, he does have head coaching experience, coaching Tampa Bay. Now, as far as defensively, you know, with Raheem Morris taking over as defensive coordinator full time, you know, I expected what we saw second half of last year from our defense. I think we're going to see a lot more of that this year. You know, I still think we're going to see a lot of cover 3 with some cover 2 sprinkled in there. You know, I do expect more turnovers, you know, and the reason why I expect more turnovers, and some of y'all might, you know, think this may not be a big deal, but us bringing in Joe Witt Jr., our secondary coach, came over from Cleveland, came over from the Browns last year. He's in as our secondary coach. If y'all not familiar with him, he's responsible for Denzel Ward Jr. He's responsible for Denzel Ward and his, you know, maturation. You know, I think Denzel Ward had like 5 interceptions last year, 4 or 5 interceptions. He said a lot of that had to do with having Joe Witt Jr. as his secondary coach. He also played in Green Bay, where he helped over there too. When he was in Green Bay, they was top 5, top 10 in turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. So Joe Witt Jr. is going to be a big part of our defense as our secondary coach. He's going to be a big help for AJ Terrell and Isaiah Oliver. So expect for AJ Terrell, expect for Joe Witt Jr. to be a big help for especially for our secondary. So hopefully that'll help as far as this turning the ball over and getting more interceptions. Now, as far as the pass rush goes, I do expect more sacks. I do think we're going to get more sacks. That's always been our Achilles heel, no matter who we brought in. Last time we had a real good pass rusher, like somebody that was just dominant, was John Abraham. And that was, 8-9 years ago? That was the last, like, just dominant pass rusher we had. Now, will we have somebody just that dominant? I don't know, but just give me some kind of effort as far as our pass rush goes. I do think, like I said, that's going to be a big. Excuse me. That's going to be a big deal. Our pass rush is. We have a lot of depth at that position. Um, Dante Fowler, he's fresh off 11 sacks. Um, we all know how capable Grady Jarrett is. We all know how good he is. He's good against run and good against pass. As you see, last year he had 7.5 sacks. Made the top 100 last year. Made the Pro Bowl last year. And that's with him getting double teamed a lot. So now that he has Dante Fowler, not gonna be and sidebar, Marlon Davidson. I think he's gonna be a big deal for us too. I think he's gonna contribute a lot this year. Marlon Davidson, our rookie second round pick out of Auburn, I think he's gonna be a big deal. A lot of people like to say, well, he played he played on a good D line. Well, he took advantage of it. That Auburn D line was pretty good last year. His teammate is playing in got drafted by the Carolina Panthers. I think it's Derrick Brown. Out of his teammate, he's over there in Carolina. A lot of people say, well, he benefited from him. Well, that remains to be seen. Marlon Davidson, be on the lookout for him. I think he's gonna contribute early and often. John Kaminsky, another person, be on the lookout for him. He's beginning high praises too. So yeah, John Kaminsky, Marlon Davidson, expect a lot from them too. Both of those guys. I already know how good Dante Fowler is going to be. But yeah, like I said, John Kaminsky, Dante Fowler, as far as our pass rush goes, be on the lookout for them. I'm sorry, had a brain fart. John Kaminsky and Marlon Davidson. Those two guys. Also, Tack. I think Tack is going to be a lot better this year. He's got a lot to prove. Of course, his fifth year option got declined, so he's going to have something to play for. What else is? Oh, Michael Walker. I'm telling y'all now. Michael, get familiar with his name, too. Get familiar with him. And Jalen Hawkins, he might not contribute. He might not contribute right away, but I think he's going to contribute a lot. It might not be this year, or it could be next year, but be on the lookout for him. Jalen Hawkins, out of Cal. So, but like I said, expect our defense to take the next step. Expect our defense to build on for what we did last year. Yeah, man. I expect our defense to create more turnovers and get you the pass rush to be better as well. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up. The video's been going on almost 9 minutes, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go subscribe to my channel and help get my subscribers up. I need as much support as I can. And on that note, this is Flag on the Play. Back with another video, and see you when I see you.